Our swords aren't doing anything.
It's called plot armor, bitch. Now let's build me a harem.
The show's called Trashy Anime. It's a show where I watch a lot of really bad anime. All these shows, they f***ing suck. They give my ass cancer. Yes, sir. Oh, sir. So just f***ing start.
In a world where virtual reality is able to work supernaturally while still claiming a basis in science, one man will rise above the rest to become a pro gamer. And this man's name? Kazuto Kirigaya. But that name is really dumb, so everyone just calls him Kirito. Watch as Kirito discovers that he's in fact surrounded by a bunch of mindless extras who only exist to push him forward. Oh, and also that he's now trapped in this piece of VR game that will kill his real body if he dies in the game. Now, propelled forward with his new friend Klein, they will work together to be the best duo in the game. Nope, never mind. I guess Klein is just a side character. So now, as Kirito realizes he works best alone, watch as he trains all by himself to become the best in the game. Oh, wait. Never mind. A month just went by. He's already the most powerful in the... Then watch as everyone is already used to living in this game, so viewers can reap absolutely no enjoyment out of watching the struggles of adapting to this new environment. And watch as Kirito finds out that girls are unrealistically attracted to him, and immediately uses this to his advantage, and teams up with Asuna, a modern icon for proper feminism who can stand on her own, but doesn't mind a bit of flirtation every now and again. Damn, that's actually a well-written character. It'd be a shame if somebody f***ed it all up. Oh, and also, bam, character death. Watch in suspense as the realization sinks in that any character could die. Unless they're an actual character. Then they have immense plot armor. Then watch as Kirito and Asuna kick the ass of this ridiculous boss at a very low frame rate, and be surprised when it's revealed that Asuna is actually hot. Ain't that a reveal? That's... wow. And to show that this anime will be kicking the edginess up to 1,000, Kirito puts on a new coat that just screams, I'm a complete edgelord, but will still get more bitches than you. That's right, it looks like Kirito will be taking on the role of an anti-hero, doing what needs to be done to escape this infernal nightmare of a game, all on his own. Wait, what the hell? Oh, okay, never mind. Now he's in a guild, and it doesn't seem like he's really much of an anti-hero. Okay, yeah, forget the ending of last episode. This is another month or something later. He's clearly gone through a whole character arc off screen. You know, read the light novels if you care about that emotional bullshit. But yeah, look at his new guild. We got this guy and this one and that one and Sachi. Yeah, she's totally important.
Hey, Kirito.
Yeah?
We should run away. I'm so afraid of dying in here.
It's okay. I promise you're going to survive.
Ignore the death flags, her character is obviously integral to the story of this series. And watch as our lovable group of ragtag heroes embark on a journey through a visually exciting dungeon. Oh man, don't these guys have such great chemistry. Then watch as,
No! Wait!
Yeah, seems legit, but wait. A plot twist is revealed and it turns out that everyone dies, including Sachi, who had a totally, completely, definitely not artificial relationship with Kirito, so, yeah, emotional investment. But wait, it turns out that one of the guild members is actually still alive. Never mind. He's dead now. That's great. But this arc isn't over yet. Let's try to stretch out this weak emotional pandering as long as possible as Kirito goes on a quest for— oh hey, it's Klein. Klein, my good old pal, finally, you're back as a main no, he's gone. He's gone. All right then. Then watch as he rejoins with Asuna to continue the romantic subplot. No, never mind. It's it's harem building time. Meet what's her name? Oh yeah, meet Silica. It's a girl who likes Kirito and has a dragon and is like 9. That's pretty much the extent of her character. Watch as she and Kirito embark on a random quest to resurrect her stupid pet because, it's not like they're trapped in, like a death game or anything. It's not like they need to get out of here before they all die. It's not like there should be a time crunch here or anything. No, resurrect your stupid f***ing pet. Oh wait, I forgot. Several months have passed since they got trapped in here, so I guess the suspense aspect is gone already. Yeah. So watch as Silica and Kirito resurrect this dragon and, further the plot and stuff, and keep an eye out for the fan service. Ah, yes, she may only be 9, but she's still the girl of a weeaboo's dreams. And anyway, they grab a flower. Kirito shows off his super overpowered skills that he obtained off screen, and cut to black. Then watch as Asuna finally returns, joining Kirito for a murder mystery. That's right, they spend 2 full episodes just trying to solve the death of a random dude that nobody cares about. And then they solve it. Then they see a ghost and think nothing of it. Yup, these episodes were clearly important to develop the romantic subplot. Then watch as we finally see Kirito and Asuna take the first step toward— and never mind, we're back to the harem. Now it's time for another unnecessary subplot that detracts from the main story. Watch as Lisbeth and Kirito fall in love, fight a dragon, fall in love, sleep in a pit, and fall in love. Did I mention that part yet? Love is brewing. There's love brewing. Have you noticed that yet? Did you notice that she loves him? Did you notice that shit? Did you notice it? Oh yeah, but then she totally gets cock-blocked by Asuna, and is that even the right terminology? Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, she's just relegated to part of the harem. Oh, and speaking of Asuna, watch as her romantic subplot finally advances because Kirito has a dead rabbit, and she's really good in the kitchen. But yeah, a date. Cool. And then watch as we get more forced fan service. Why? Why? Oh, and then Kirito kicks the ass of this random dude that nobody cares about, and they're all like,
Oh, we should totally go on a date in this dungeon. Oh yeah, that's a great idea.
and then they eat food, and then they— holy shit, it's Klein! Yes, buddy, yes! With Klein's power by his side, Kirito is able to— oh, wait, what? So it turns out that in SAO, there are these unique abilities that only one person has. Just one person. Clearly, Kayata Akihiko knew his MMO shit. I mean, this is, but yeah, he can dual wield now. Look at his sword. I bet you're happy for that Lisbeth subplot now. Otherwise, you just think that his sword is any other sword. But because of that episode, now you know that it's a good sword. Regardless, Klein disappears yet again, forgotten by most viewers.
Bananas.
And look at that, some important character is interested in Kirito and wants to fight him. Oh, what fun. Watch in suspense as Kirito totally kicks the ass. Wait, he lost? No. Oh, that's impossible. That's crazy. Why would he? Kirito couldn't lose. That would never happen. There must have been some sort of cheating or something involved. There couldn't be a situation in which, Kirito, the king of SAO, could lose. This is crazy. Then watch as this random loser returns. then tries to kill Kirito, and then doesn't, and love strikes again. And just as you're realizing, wait a second, what about the whole anybody could die aspect that was a big player in the first few episodes? A new character is introduced, whose emotional appeal is artificially heightened to extremely large levels in order to make her inevitable death more depressing. You could honestly swap her with Sachi from episode 3 and there would literally be no difference. But yeah, Kirito and Asuna have an internet marriage and have their honeymoon and pick up a stray child who they pretend is their daughter. That's right, they just start calling themselves their parents. That's Oh, but guess what? Twisty twist. She's actually an AI who can do cool things. But no, wait, she's dead. Then watch as Kirito pulls some crazy hacker tricks out of his ass, and instead of using the open console to try to make something to, escape the death game, uses it to preserve the code of a f***ing AI. Because who needs real people anyway? Just save the code of a motherfucking AI. Great. And now it's time for the epic conclusion of the Aincrad arc. It's time for them to finally escape the game. It's time. Oh, wait, no, there's a random fishing episode first. Yeah, you get that fish, Asuna. Yeah, fishing guy. Yeah, this is, I love it. Great, this is totally not filler. Just love it. Yeah. Okay, now you can watch as the epic finale unfolds and Kirito realizes that the only way he could have ever been beaten in that duel earlier was if the person he was fighting had even stronger plot armor than himself. Meaning, he must be Kaiba Akihiko, the creator of Sword Art Online. And in a crazy turn of events, he's totally right. Ignoring the fact that the first episode teased that they would escape the game after reaching floor 100, Kirito and Kaiba have their final battle on floor 75 because the writing in the series is really good at throwing viewers for a loop. Yeah, that's right. Big twist. And then Asuna dies, and and then Kirito dies. And then he doesn't actually die. He still has that plot armor from earlier. And then Kaiba dies. And then Kirito dies for real. But then after dying, his plot armor kicks in, again, and all three deaths are reversed. And finally, viewers can at last get some closure for why this death game was thought up in the first place.
What's the point? Why did you do this?
That's a good question. It's been so long, I've forgotten the reason.
But keeping you on your toes, am I right? Yeah, figure it out yourself. We have a harm to build, you bitch. Yeah, then Kirito wakes up and walks out of the hospital. Bam, and all viewers may be asking questions like,
could nobody figure out a way to get the headsets off in 2 full years? Or where the f*** was Kaiba hiding out during all of this?
There's something more important that nobody saw coming. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a time skip. And while you may be thinking,
wait, the show keeps going? Why wasn't that the ending? If they were gonna do more episodes, why didn't they just fill in the massive time skips we've had in this narrative so far?
Your opinion doesn't matter. There's a much more important story to tell. Incest. The trash that prefaced this was just a warm-up. Now we get to the real shit. And how, you may be asking, is this show able to continue now that SAO's destroyed and deleted and everyone is free? Well, let me tell ya. Somehow, through a bunch of stupid writing, there's a few people who never made it out of the game and are still, unconscious or whatever. And after being transferred to a new computer server, they're basically just a bunch of potatoes. Of course, this begs the question, why can't they just remove the headsets? It seems pretty clear that the headset's killing functions are disabled now, but that question's dumb, so we're ignoring it. And one of the people who are, unconscious, one of them's Asuna, so that's why the storyline is important to Kirito, yeah. And then watch as another disturbing fetish is thrown into the mix. Rape. Because while there was just a touch of tentacle rape before, we haven't gotten a full-on rapist yet, and that will not stand. Meet Pedo McPedo, the main villain of this arc. If you couldn't tell already, he's a rapist. Join Kirito as he enters a new stupid VR MMO game, Alfheim Online, which is basically just sorta online, but with flying and weird race politics. Kirito begins his adventure searching for Asuna, who is in some random low-quality photo, proving that she's being held captive in this game. You know, it's not like photos can be altered or anything. And in this game, he will meet none other than Lifa, who is most definitely not his sister cousin who wants to bone him. Yeah, this is definitely not it. And joining them is Yui, whose character was literally invented as a forced way to show that there was still a threat of death lurking around, only to be brought back. But, you know, she's a pixie now, so it's okay. Watch as these three embark on a journey to save Asuna from the rapist. And by embark on a journey to save Asuna by the rapist, I mean go on a trillion boring side quests that have practically nothing to do with the main story other than, you know, fill time. Maybe making the main conflict of this arc just a giant tree wasn't the best idea? Nah, I'm just kidding, it was totally great. As dozens of non-memorable side characters are introduced, while your brain might be slowly turning into cottage cheese, at least one thing is unchangeable. Lifa's character design is ridiculously sexualized, so just, you know, just stare at her tits and forget all the shit. Good. Then watch as Asuna gets tentacle raped. Jesus, I can't even sarcastically talk about this. What the Why the was this put into the story? What? Why? Then watch as Kirito and Lifa work together to save Asuna, and in the process, Lifa falls in love with Kirito, finally forgetting about her incestuous love for her brother. Oh, they're the same person. It doesn't really matter much anyway. She can just find her spot in the harem, because concluding a character arc? Nah, that's just not the SAO way. As more and more bullshit builds up, Kirito finally propels himself into the final battle with the rapist, who just literally rapes Asuna on screen in the most over-sexualized way possible. But luckily, Kayaba Akihiko, who downloaded his brain into the code or some shit? I don't know. But yeah, Kayaba Akihiko just, you know, fixes everything. Thanks. Why? What? Why? And as a parting gift, he hands Kirito the World Seed, which is a literal plot device. Literally. It's literally a plot device. Guess what? Another plot twist. Mr. Rapey Rape tries to kill Kirito in real life, clearly unaware of his massive plot armor. Needless to say, he loses. And then, wrapping things up in a tiny little bow, now the whole cast attends a special needs school for SAO survivors. That's right. Despite the fact that all these characters show, you know, no signs of PTSD and still literally enjoy playing VR games, you know, they get their own fancy school. Although I guess it makes sense when you factor in the amount of time that Kirito can spend with his harem now, so that's fun. And as a final you, Kirito uses the World Seed to recreate SAO so that he and his harem can spend all their free time in, you know, the death game that they were trapped in for 2 years. Perhaps they're at this special needs school for showing signs of Stockholm Syndrome. Sword Art Online, the definition of wasted potential.